What is up, you guys, and welcome to the very first episode of Talking It Up with Tam. If you have not guessed it, I am your girl Tam, and I am super excited for episode 1 of the 3-part series that I have for you guys. Okay, so today's episode is entitled Who's That Girl? Because I want you guys to get to know me, I want to get to know you, and yeah, so let's get into it. Then maybe you have not already hit all the things like the like, comment, share, subscribe, follow, all the things. So I'm gonna give you a minute to do that. Maybe you're like, girl, I don't know you. You getting ready to know me, and then afterwards, then I'm gonna need you to do that, okay? All right, so we are going to jump into a Q&A session, but that's a little bit later. But I'm going to give you guys just a little bit of background about who I am, and then maybe you will walk your fingers over to follow and subscribe and all of that jazz, okay? So briefly about me, I am originally from Kansas City, Missouri. Go Chiefs. Moved to Wichita, Kansas when I was in middle school. I've been here ever since. I met my husband in high school, and we have been married for almost 23 years, and we have 3 adult children together, 3 doggies as well, Winston Theodore, Sir Hamilton Steve, and Mr. Duke Dubois. Yes, that's their real names. We've been in Bel Air for about 15 years, started my in-home daycare here that my daughter runs now. My husband finished school, got his master's, and is now a mental health therapist. We just were recently appointed pastor and first lady. I won the Miss Wheelchair Kansas title in March of 2024, and then I won the national title, Miss Wheelchair America, in August of 2024. We're going to dive into all of those things a little bit later, but just wanted to touch briefly on those things. So yeah, I wanted to keep things light and fun for the first episode. And again, this is a 3-part series because in the next episode, I'm going to get down to the nitty-gritty of why I decided to hop on the podcast train. So let's get into our questions, and I hope you guys get down in those comments and answer these with me so I can get to know you, okay? So question number 1 is, what is your favorite way to relax? So for me, I love to binge watch a good series, and I love to eat while I do it. What is something that people are surprised to learn about me? Well, I was born visually impaired, so it is kind of an invisible disability. So because it's not something that stands out unless you visibly see me read something or try to read something, then you may notice it. But for the most part, you just don't know. Unlike my life as a disabled woman in a wheelchair, you can see my wheelchair. What is a random talent that you have? I don't know if I have a random talent. Maybe girl math, because I do some girl math, and yeah, I love to shop. I love a good Amazon, Shein haul, Temu, all of those things. So maybe doing some girl math is a talent, but I don't think that is, and I know my husband will say the same. But I don't think random is the word for it, because a lot of people can do it. I can sing. I'm no Beyonce, no Fantasia, but I can do a little yang, 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 so that's not random. But I think maybe I can sketch. I can sketch and draw just a little bit. I'm pretty decent at it. So that's a little random talent, I guess. And again, I hope you guys are answering and following along in the comments, because I cannot wait to read what you guys find as your random talent and what you like to do to relax. All right, next question. What's your favorite meal to cook? And I'm going to be honest. I don't like to cook. I don't wake up with the I'm going to cook. I'm going to. Now, hit up the comments if you can agree or attest to this. That does not mean I cannot cook, because your girl can cook. Some of it has to do with my disability. I can get really, really tired doing just simple things. And it takes me a little bit longer to do simple meals like an Alfredo. It shouldn't take me an hour. That's like a 30-minute meal. But that may be some of the reason why I don't like it. I can. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. But I just don't have a favorite meal. Question is, if I can do anything for one day, what would it be? And it's going to be a toss-up between my disabilities, and it's going to be either see 2020, because I've never seen 2020, even with a pair of glasses. It's just not getting there, because I'm considered legally blind. Or maybe, I don't know, because I may go to regret this. Because if I could see for 24 hours straight, like 2020, I don't think after those 24 hours, if that was stripped away from me, I would feel sad, because I was born visually impaired. But with not being able to walk and being in a wheelchair, it's still something that I'm constantly having to adapt to and wrap my mind around. So I don't know if I would say walk again, but I would love to just walk without any cane, any walker, no wheelchair, and just, but I think I would regret that because I would go back the next 24 hours and not have that ability again, and I'll probably get sad. So I'm gonna say C 2020. Okay. What is one item on my bucket list? And that would be to sing the national anthem at a sporting event, football game, basketball game, something. I am not a professional, but I can do a little something, something. Okay. And I probably sound a lot better than some of the people I have seen and heard do the anthem. Fergie. Yeah, I think, and that is on my bucket list. All right, you guys, so that is the end of episode 1 of Talking It Up with Tam. We are launching at a 3-part series, so I hope that you guys stick around and watch the next episode where I will kind of just dive into why I wanted to start a podcast. But guess what? Talking It Up with Tam is where we talk about anything, but we keep it real about everything, and I hope to see you next time.